Hello everyone, how you doing? This YouTube video here is on rose hairs. I just got a couple of them on a trade for some tanks to a friend of mine. She needed tanks and was slimming down the tea collection to get into breeding crested geckos, so worked out good. And in the trade I did get a big female rose hair, which she had actually got for me, and a male rose hair, which she had just purchased. So I asked her if she had ever tried to pair them up, and she said no. She kind of was leery about putting them together. So not sure how long the male's been matured. The female molted quite a few months ago, so it's just giving it a go just to see what happens. We're right here, right on the floor. I have their tanks set up where I'm going to put them in, but while I take them out of here, I'm going to just see if anything will happen. Have my paintbrush and snake hook ready to separate in case I need to. So I'll cut these guys loose and come back in a few and see what they do. Alright everyone, be right back. Alright everyone, so here we are. I have taken the female out, popped the lid off her container, and male is still in there. So we'll see what happens, if there's any type of responsiveness. Right now they're both just pretty still. And she's starting to climb about. Just put the wood down there, just kind of a way for the male to get a good angle right here, if that's where he ends up, and see if he can get an insertion. So I'm going to tap this guy a little bit, maybe get him going. Nope, he really doesn't want to get going. There he goes. So there we are, we have some type of contact here. He's touching her, so she is aware that he is there. Really cool in these guys, they both have the really nice pink carapace. Looks like he's wasting no time. We will see what he does. So yeah, as far as the male, I have no idea when the last time he made a sperm web was. The female molted in summer of last year, so with adult rosies, I know mine gives me about a year and a half in between molts, but also Grammostolas can take a long time to drop sacs, so this is strictly just a we'll see what happens type of project. And yeah, the male still looks really good for being mature already for a while. Not exactly sure when he matured, but it was sometime in, I believe she said she got him in fall of last year. I think he already had his hooks. So, doesn't hurt to try. If they do something. So I really don't want to pause because they're right there, right by each other. And I really don't want to nudge him anymore just because it might get him to jump, and she might seek an opportunity. We'll get a close-up of these guys. Close-up of these guys doing much of not a whole lot. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and pause and wait until there's some movement to this standoff here, and just try to catch the action if they start tapping a little bit or moving around. Alright everyone, hopefully be back in a few with some excitement. Alright, be right back. Alright, so there it goes. Looks like the male moved in on the female. And let me see here. It looks like he's trying to hook her fangs. There he goes. Perfect. So from that angle you can see that he does have an insertion. The cork bar worked perfect, gave him the leverage he needed to get in there, and he hits her pretty good, and now he begins his retreat. Alright, so I will stop back right there and be back in a few. Alright everyone, so there was the separation of these guys. Had this plastic tub ready to go to put one of them in there. So shortly after I put that paintbrush in there to separate them out, the female was going after him through that paintbrush, so trying to get to him, so separated him out, got him quickly into this tub, and all is well. So he definitely still is active, and she's in hiding right now. Let me lift this up, move that out of the way. So the cork bark worked as planned, basically gave him some leverage there to be able to get underneath her, and everything looked good. Looks like he got a really good insertion, so we will have to see what happens. And so let's see if she's calm enough to let me flip her. She seems a little shy. Okay, I was trying to cup her and flip her over to check to see if we could see anything, but she's squirmy and I don't want to hurt her, so I'll just let her be. Either way, decent vid. Hope you all enjoyed it, and that was basically Grammostola rosea pairing. So I will see what happens. Alright everyone, thanks for watching.